Hello and welcome. Tonight we're going to be doing Tulip Night Light, which is basically these steps. So I'm going to try my best to follow all the instructions. It seems pretty easy. We'll see. And I have this beautiful candle here that I'm gonna be lighting, and essentially I've watched a couple videos on how to do it, and what they do is they use glue sticks like these, glue sticks like these, and you just kind of heat it up in the candle. So I think I'm gonna use maybe 2 of those, 3. And of course we're gonna light the candle. Beautiful, and it sounds so good too. And we have actual tulips with us as well. Obviously you've noticed, but inspiration. So those are going to be the mirrors that we're going to be using. Let me unbox everything once at a time. That is so well stick together like glue. So now we have the mirrors, which are going to be the sides. There's so many of them. Hopefully they put a lot of them just in case I mess up, because that seems intimidating. Let's just place them one by one. Here, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I thought it was going to sound better for some reason. Anyways. And then we have the full package. It's like a Lego, if you've done Legos before, with little packets inside of it. And they actually do furnish the glue stick. I had no idea. These are the corners for the lamp, little wires, little corners. They feel really good too. They feel like some form of rubber, and they smell like rubber too, a little bit. I'm gonna put that there. Since I got the glue myself, I'm going to use the glue that I got. Those are like the cutest little leaves, and you just stick them. That's like step number, I don't know. They don't mention it in the steps. That's why I hate written instructions. It's so complicated for no reason. But in the videos that I watched, I've seen what people do. We have the little beads and the tulips, which is so exciting. That is like the last step though. So we're not going to be having them too close for now. but they're gonna make the whole thing so cute. And then these little like tweezer thing, they're supposed to be to put the leaves, I think. We'll see if I remember everything correctly. They start with this, I think. And kind of just unmesh it. But then I don't want to break it though. Maybe you just twist it. Ah. Okay, you twist it like that. And just twist it again. And completely unwrapping the wires. That is step number 1. By the way, I have no idea if this is gonna end up well, if I'm gonna succeed. It's like every time, I don't know if it's the same for you, but sometimes I have this like, you know, dream and hope, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go do whatever, like a cake or like brownies or whatever, and I go buy all the ingredients and stuff, and it's always like so much more expensive and long to do it yourself. And if you're not thorough with your practice, most of the time it doesn't taste good either. Like sometimes I've had these like, oh my god, revelation, I need to do this apple pie, and then I never do apple pie. So you know, it takes a long time and it's not always good, and I don't always succeed. But with this, I have hopes. Come on, it's like 5 steps. So now first, once that is all unmeshed, it's to see if it works. First, they test the light. So I suppose you pull this white thing. Boom. And we test if it works. Ooh, it's gonna be so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a regular mode. That's dead. Like, they're not on. A little flashy, you know, you can see on my arm. So cute. Flashing, but slower. That's gonna be cute. And then just regular lights. Okay, they work. Great. Step number 1, done. Step number 2, thread all the lamp beads onto the lamp cords. So we're gonna open the lamp beads, which are these. They're matching. Pointing the obvious. But honestly, this is ASMR. It's all about pointing the obvious. Okay. So, yeah, let me see. And I think you would put it this way, no? Or this way. Oops. Oh, yeah. Look, we're just gonna give it a shot. Try it in every way possible. You know, that's how I think it's supposed to be done. Okay. Okay. Leave the light bulb inside the flower and twist the 2 wires together. Okay. like these. Isn't it cute? It's like a little flower. Hopefully I'm doing this right, by the way. But I think I am. I'm pretty confident that I am. As for the height and stuff of the flower themselves, we're just gonna have to pray for the best. I think the smartest thing to do would be to kind of put them all in, if that makes sense. Like have all the flowers and just twisting as a second step instead of doing one by one. I don't know. They made it look so easy in the videos too. Yes. Well, they're kind of the same height. That's 2. That was actually a gift from one of my friends, and she said, I don't know if you're gonna hate me for this gift, but I got you a DIY. And I was like, no, that's gonna be fire. But I see now that it's a lot of repetitions. I think I'm gonna have to adjust them at the end. Ooh. Oh, it's much easier to do it this way, though. Oh, hell yeah. My favorite thing to do lately, well, there's a lot of favorite things, honestly, that I do lately, but as of late, it's been to go on Reddit in the Am I Overreacting subreddit and deciding if they're overreacting or not. This part is like messier than I thought it would be. Maybe it's just the way I'm doing it. Like, what if I did it this way then? Oh yeah, and you twist using the tulip itself. Oh yeah. When the year started, the 2025, that is, I was just thinking, I don't know if you had the same feeling or not. It's probably just me, honestly, but this year is not necessarily the year to like have all these goals and just to want them to happen the way that you see, but just more so to give your all the way that you've learned to do it over the last years. That's how I see it. More so like keeping that energy of production and optimism, but not being too attached to any sort of outcome or anything specific happening, because even this year has started in a way that is so different. I don't know, it's just a different energy. There's some good vibes for sure, but there's a lot of unpredictability. These last few years on social media, I don't know if you agree, but it used to kind of not be as spiritual as it is now. And like, who am I to speak? Because that's also the kind of videos I do, right? But it's to a point where it's so normalized, and a lot of people also are starting to give up. So it's like, it's been a couple years, like 2 years, and some people just saw the videos, the content, let's say like believe in yourself, or like tell yourself you're beautiful, or like, you know, start these affirmations and whatnot. And now it's been a year, 2 years, and that's when people are also like reverting to what they knew prior, or starting to doubt, you know? Because what if, you know, you've been affirming for 2 years, but you don't see it and you haven't seen it materialize? And when I say it, I mean whatever you would want to see materialized, you know? Not just like wishing and hoping and telling yourself every day, but really getting to the point where you can move on from that and like you've seen it materialize. And I think that's like the sensitive point with spirituality. Is like, when is it enough? When have you had enough of that motivation, that prep, and you're ready to put actions in the world? Or when you put actions and you don't see results, do you keep doing that and you hope that it's gonna work? Or do you go more rational and you're like, look, this is obviously not going the way I would hope? Oh no, I think this one got twisted in by mistake. But yeah, make your life mesmerizing to you in 2025. Although I feel there's going to be so many plot twists and stuff that we don't expect. And then from that comes the mentality that I had where I was saying, like, this year for me feels more like you do your best, but then you're not like fully expecting things to happen exactly the way you want, but better. And because they're going to happen better and in a way that you can't expect, you ultimately remain so optimistic, right? But you're not freaking out, wondering like, oh, this one thing that I really, really want, why is it not happening? Or why is it not happening the way that I want? And so that way you have less chatter, like internal chatter, and more input, outward input, or output, should I say. Like, basically your actions reflect on that. I was like, hey, this is gonna be a cute video, it's gonna be a vibe. Sometimes you guys don't remember exactly why I started ASMR, and it's because I definitely needed to relax and to calm down. And I used to be super, super impatient. And doing something that's not fully like, do you know what I mean? Like, I was more action driven, impatient, you know, act more, think less. But doing something like ASMR over the years has really had a wonderful impact on me. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, this is kind of boring. I don't know if it's just me, but like, I'm just doing the same thing over and over again, y'all. But anyways, how is your 2025 starting? And do you feel like you have objectives this year, your goals, your motivations? You should definitely drop that in the comment. There we go, like so. And this one too. Oh, actually like that. Like that. Y'all, I've been doing this for 56 minutes now. I don't know how it's going to be edited into the video. Oh my goodness. No, 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 no. Okay. Step one. Yay. Oh my gosh. Finally. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna do the glue. So I've seen a TikTok of this. Once again, I'm not sure what I'm doing. But you burn the glue with a candle and then you let that drop on there and then you press your little tulip in it. Y'all, it's not working. Damn. Okay. I'm doing this again. Listen, I'm just gonna say it right now. I doubt that I'm ever gonna become an ASMR DIY channel. But, you know, it's good to try new things in life and be creative. You know what I mean? Try things out. But I'm also just thinking, yeah, no one would want to watch a video of me a week being like, I hate this. Get me out of here. I got this, I got this. I'm gonna do this one here in the corner. It's gonna be a little off. Like my rows are not really, you know, perfectly positioned. Next. Oy. Okay. It's identity defining for me to be able to finally see the fruits of my labor. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna use this because I'm putting fingerprints all over. You know, I'm putting little fingerprints. I don't think we're gonna see my fingerprints though. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I think I'm just gonna put this one here. They're not gonna be like all in perfect rows because it's not natural. No, no, no. This is more like nature coded. I think I get the world record for the slowest, messiest conception of this lamp. I'm gonna see, maybe I'm doing my rows a tiny bit too small. Also, so that will go like this. That will go like this. That will go like this. Yeah, I made my rows a little bit too packed. Oopsies. I'm gonna make this one a little bit further away. This one like this and this like that. I think that's what's gonna happen. Oh Lord, have mercy, y'all. And now we're in 20 minutes. So there's two things. This is so tiny and cute, but also annoying. This goes here. Yay! Honestly, there's a lot of fingerprints on it. I don't know if people are able to do it without leaving their fingerprints all over. If they are, shout out to them, because I will not be that person. There's fingerprints everywhere. Also the glue, I thought I was gonna have like a dainty glue moment. You know what I mean, like barely noticeable. But once again, sometimes you need to lower your expectation. At least it's like put together. Of course, it needs a little bit of tweaking, but I'm gonna show you so far what we have. So that's what we have right now. All the little like flowers, but as you can see, now we have them all. They're not very well like placed and stuff, and I think then the first step is going to be to remove all the glue. And remember guys, this is nature, okay? Nature is not perfection. So if you're expecting this to be perfect, you're fooling yourself. Sometimes you gotta have realistic standards for yourself. Know when it's time to give up. Just kidding, but also not, you know. This is my lip gloss, Dior lip gloss. You already know, guys, you already know. And we have a little sunset in the background too. Cute. Okay, so, oh, and I said there's only 5 steps. There's only 5 steps. And then I turn around and there's like 5 more. Oh, okay, so now we have more gluing to do. Yes. We have more gluing to do. Yay. Okay. Only positive vibes in here. Only positive vibes. Press the green leaf against the flower to make it look cute. So we're gonna try one thing right now, which is we have the candle, we have the glue. We are going to use these very helpful little, like, looks like an eyebrow plucker, but, and we're gonna put, let's say, like a little bit of like glue here and bring that here. Am I understanding the assignment correctly? I think so. Yo, that's cute. That's cute. Okay. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know why I started doing this. I don't know, guys. Okay, next. Those are the tweezers. I was looking for that word earlier. The tweezers. It's really tiny. Putting the glue. And I'm gonna put it like here. Moving the glue out. Twisting and installing. There we go. That looks cute. Hell yeah, that looks cute. My technique for this is no technique. There's no technique. Obviously, the leaf is not even with the flower. Yeah, the leaf is not even with the flower, y'all. I don't know what happened here. What if I put the glue on the leaf first and then I just stick it? Oops. Yeah, no. Oh, you know what? That's not a bad idea. It actually quite works out better. Okay, it works out better. What about this? We put it on the leaf like so. And then this one here. We glue again on the leaf, a generous amount, and we go in for the middle flowers like this one. Yes, because as you can see, my tulips have that too, the little green leaves. Okay. And again, this is still like running. Oh shit. There we go. That works. Actually, that part I prefer. If it was just about gluing things from the get-go, I would be all in, I think. But it is really just that whole like flower wire thing. I don't recommend if you're not patient. Update. Okay. So I have successfully placed all the little green leaves. Please focus. I've been doing this for an hour and 46 minutes now. I need some support. Hell yeah. So that's what it looks like. It's a little bit messy. You already know. It looks something like these, but it's pretty though. Now, if I understand correctly, we have to place little beads. So I'm gonna remove the unnecessary glue strings, because just like I said right now, they're unnecessary glue strings. Next, we're gonna do the beads. So we have some stones, like so, a little bit of glue, and let's see what happens. Okay, honestly, I think right now I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I think right now I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. These are low-key easier to put on. Okay. Okay, so I took a break and I ate a little something, and so now here's where we're at. I've added all of the little diamonds on it, and I can actually show it to you this way. So now you can really see the work. Yay! It looks a little bit messy, I feel, but honestly, it's better than I expected at the same time. And while in my little break, the box was put together. So we're going to be placing this inside of that and putting the lamp together. So basically, we're going to be using it this way because this is open, as you can see. So what we're going to be doing is sliding it like so inside. So now let's see how it looks like in the dark. So there's 3 settings, one that's like crazy ugly, one that's a little bit better, and then the final boss is like just straight light. So it actually looks like a garden. I think that's what we're going for. That's what I've been looking at this whole time. You see there? And that's what I want. So let me put it to that setting and close the light. And it looks really cool in real life. Y'all, I'm telling you, this doesn't make it justice. I don't know why it's ugly right now, okay? Oh. But basically you can see, oh, now that looks good. Yeah. Do you see how cute this is? It's thousands and infinite tulips. Oh my gosh. After all this raging, discouragement, crying, wanting to give up, I finally made it. Would I recommend you do this? No. I would say save yourself the time because, yeah, I'm not the most patient person, but I'm still pretty patient, and it was really, really terrible for me. But it's so pretty though. Now that I'm opening it in the dark, it's so beautiful. Look at this. There's like thousands of tulips. Oh my gosh, they look so good. Hey, makes me want to go rolling down. They're so pretty. And now for the up camera, because you guys have seen anyway this whole time. It's no secret, but we have a camera up there as well. It looks so pretty. Even this, like, it looks like the sky. I don't know how to explain, you guys. And then you see that candle in the tulips. Magical. Optical illusion. This is what museums strive to do, but I've done it better. Look at this. You can see the reflection of every tulip. I'm dying. This is so cute. But like I said, honestly, buy it pre-made, or if you are really, 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 really patient, do it yourself for fun. But for me, I don't know how the editing is gonna go, how much you're gonna see, but it took me well over 2 hours, y'all. Well over 2 hours. And I think that I got a gray hair from doing this, because this looks really small, but when you're doing it, actually, it's really long, and there's a lot of pieces, as you see. But now we're matching the real life tulips with the tulip lamp. And to be fair, the camera is still picking up bonus light that's unnecessary. So in the dark, like complete dark, this has to go crazy. Crazy, crazy. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I'm glad that it looks good, because after all this effort, imagine if it looked ugly. I would be so mad, y'all. But with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful night, and I'll see you soon.